Good wishes, dear students. I am Ms. Sumati, a chemistry teacher, taking the lessons of Standard 12 Tamil Nadu State Syllabus Board. I will start my classes with the first lesson in inorganic chemistry, that is metallurgy. The weightage for this chapter will be 6 marks, 1 1-mark question, 1 2-mark question and 1 3-mark question. Now before I move into explain the concept in the lesson, let's see what are the concepts we will be learning under this chapter. The first one, what is a mineral and an ore and how to distinguish between the two. The second concept will be types of ores, about which I will not go in detail. I request you all to refer to page number 3 in your volume 1 textbook. And after identifying after knowing what is a mineral and ore and how to distinguish between the two and knowing the type, we move on to the topics called concentration of ore. For the time being, just remember one word. The meaning of the term concentration of ore talks about removing the impurities. There are 4 different procedures. The first one is called as a gravity separation or hydraulic washing. The second one is called as a froth flotation. And the third one is called as a magnetic separation. And the fourth one is called as a leaching. Under leaching, we have 3 other subcategories: cyanide leaching, acid leaching and alkali leaching. So first we identified whether the taken product, the taken material is a mineral or ore, and afterwards we have learnt about the types of ores. Then we go to remove the impurities from the ores, and after removing the impurities we need to extract the crude metal. Here again you've got about 5 different steps involved in it. So put in one word, what's the meaning of extraction of crude metal? Here what do we do here is ore is converted, the concentrated ore is converted into metal oxide, and metal oxide is converted into elemental metal in its crude form. Now here the 2 steps that are involved here is, depending on the type of ore that we take, we subject it to either a procedure called roasting or a calcination. Here again remember the meaning of just 2 words. Roasting meaning heating in the excess of air, and calcination meaning heating it in the absence of air. So after subjecting either to roasting or a calcination, we move on to the next steps called smelting. And after smelting, there are reduction procedure. The reduction can be done either by carbon or by hydrogen or by a metal, or auto reduction also is possible. Now after extracting the ore, we move on to the next concepts called refining process. Now what's the meaning of refining process? It's a purification of metal or getting the pure metal. Here again you have a 4 different procedure. That's a distillation, liquefaction, zone refining and vapor phase method. In exam point of view, zone refining and vapor phase methods are very important. Finally, we end with the chapter with the principles of metallurgy, that is electrochemical principles of metallurgy and thermodynamic principles of metallurgy. Under thermodynamic principles of metallurgy, a very important concept will be done, that's called Elegum diagram. I will teach you in detail as I move forward with the lesson. And finally, we come to the applications of the metal that is given at the end of the chapter. Now in every chapter that I do, this applications alone, I request the you students to make an effort to study. Thank you.